Now earlier, we did well, previously to this video, we looked at two videos, one of which showed that the limit of cos x divided by x as x tends to 0 did not exist. Alright, L'Hopital's rule that showed it to be 0, but it's just taking the middle value between the left and the right of 0 and putting 0 forward. But before that, there was one that showed that the limit of sine x divided by x as x tends to 0 was 1. So let's look at what the graph of sine x divided by x would look like. Okay, there you go. It is 1. We can see it right here. Right? The value is 1. Good. So that's that. Now, what we want to see is what would happen if I use tan x divided by x. Oh, that's what the graph looks like. Tan x divided by x as x tends to 0. Interesting. It seems as if it's 1. This was what we had previously, but let's do a little thing here with this function. Suppose we try to find the limit of tan x divided by x. Now, let us first take values of x close to 0 and see what would happen. Let's reach for our calculator. So we have tan, alright, 0.01 tan divided by 0.01 equal, 1 point, it seems as if it's 1, right? Just as the graph showed. Well, let's try L'Hopital's rule and see what would happen. It's L'Hopital's rule that we're going to try. So here, we have the limit as x tends to 0 of, with L'Hopital's rule, we're going to find the derivative of tan x. So we find d by dx, the derivative with respect to x of tan x divided by the derivative with respect to x of x. What's the derivative with respect to x of tan x again? If you don't remember, you can use your table of derivative. Where's my table of derivative? Okay. So let's zoom in a bit, see what we can find. Okay, so this is the table of derivative, the function and the derivative. So we have tan x, we have sec squared x. Good. So when we differentiate tan x, we get sec squared x. Divided by, when we differentiate x, we get 1. Now remember, let me write the one up here. We found it to be 1 earlier, but I didn't write it down. Secant is 1 over cosine. So what we have up here, this was from previous work. What we have up here is 1 divided by cos x squared divided by 1. So therefore, this limit, when we substitute 0 into it, is 1 divided by cos 0, and all of that squared divided by 1, which is cos of 0 is 1. 1 divided by 1 squared over 1. That's going to give you 1 squared, which is 1 divided by 1, which is equal to 1. Nice. L'Hopital's rule show that the limit of tan x divided by x as x tends to 0 is equal to 1. So we use substituting values, getting nearer and nearer to 0. It showed 1. We looked at the graph, and the graph, when we zoom into the graph, it showed that at x equals 0, the function f of x is 1. And then we use L'Hopital's rule and show that the limit is 1. Alright, so I'll see you in the next video.